Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello. You guys getting feedback? Or am I hearing things? Hmm. Hi, VJ. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Amanda. Huh. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up. Okay, it seems to have calmed down a bit. I don't know what's up. Okay, it seems to have calmed down a bit. I don't know what's up. I'm not sure why I'm getting an echo. This is bizarre. Let me see if I can't fix this a little bit. I think it's okay now, but okay. Okay, is that better? Hopefully. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? What's new? All you that are here, you know the drill. Let me know what you're drinking, what you're working on, and if you have any news, feel free to share it. I'm sipping coffee in my "Please don't make me adult today" mug. One of my favorite mugs. My hair's looking all wonky, but you'll have that. So seriously, what's new, everybody? What are we doing? What are we working on? How's life? BJ is drinking green Earl Grey and working on a butterfly shawl. The butterfly shawl, that's the one that's got the butterflies as the fillet pattern, right? I think that's those patterns that I looked at and I wanted to try. And I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Or I figured the dragonflies. BJ, tell me what it looks like. Catherine saying, let me put that up. You never want to ask me what's new. Trying to relax about having to give hubby intravenous antibiotics. Oh, okay. I haven't been on Facebook much. Have you posted about that? I haven't heard this latest development. Oh, haven't crocheted a stitch this week. Amanda is studying for finals. Good luck with your finals. I'm 2 weeks out from mine. Although I don't really technically have a final, I have a paper. But yeah, I've got 2 weeks. Of course, the week that it's due, technically the class week is only 2 days. So I really need to do it now. Because I'm only going to have like a day or so to turn it in if during that class week. Not happy about the lack of training on how to do it. They didn't show you how to give your hubby the antibiotics. Okay, yeah, it's the one that has butterfly fillet. I've been looking at that and I really wanted to try it, but I just haven't gotten around. It's one of the ones that I want to use one of my cakes from Hobie to make. I just haven't gotten around to it. Probably spring or summer, maybe. Like one lesson and I'm off and running. Well, I guess they figure you'll have to do it so often that you'll get the hang of it quick enough. I mean, I know that's not much comfort. It doesn't help much, but that's generally the rationale. We just asking Amanda what she's studying and how the farm is. Hey, Crochet Beast, how you doing? Hiya. Rosemary is saying trying to crochet a hat that is not flat topped. All your hats are coming out flat topped because I've um I have that problem with hats too because like I'm actually like you mentioned I'm working on a hat right now. I'm doing this. Oh wow, you know what? Now I look at it through the screen, it actually does look like houndstooth. It didn't look like it at first, and I was getting kind of frustrated, but now it does look like it. Cool. Anyway, um, it always all of my hats always look flat topped until I get about halfway through it, and then they finally start to curve down. I don't know. It's just a process. I have like gotten like worried that it wasn't working out and frogged more than like umpteen times. But now I just trust the process. It looks flat now, but as further down I get, it'll actually round out. So it might be the same problem you're having too. So just keep going. All that to say, keep going. Amanda is saying, I'm studying computer science. This quarter is Calculus 1 and programming principles in Java. Oh, see, my brain's a pretzel just hearing Calculus 1. I used to be decent in Java, but that was so long ago. So long ago. The farm only has chickens so far. We need to upgrade the fences so we can get the goats and the sheep we want. But you got chickens. So that's a start. Chickens making a farm automatically. That's what I say. See? He agrees with me. Chickens are a start. Gotta start somewhere. Start with chickens is good. Oh, okay. So, in case you didn't see the post, excuse me, on my community tab, I am having a sale on Saturday, 3 o'clock my time, which is Eastern time, and I'm selling my shawls. I'm selling some shelling. Man, I can't talk. Selling some headbands and some hair accessories, and I'm selling some yarn because I have a ridiculous amount of yarn. And if I lived, as Gigi said earlier today, if I live for 100 years, I will never use all this yarn. So I'm going through and I'm going to sell a decent amount of it. So if you're interested in buying a shawl, I also have a pattern bundle that I'm putting together that I'm going to sell. So if you're interested in my patterns, if you're interested in the shawl, if you're interested in buying some yarn, come find me Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern because I'm just selling this stuff because, like I said, I don't have room for all of this. Yeah, I've got more yarn I'm ever going to use. and I don't need six love shrugs. As much as I love making them, I do not need six of them. So I'm selling them along with a couple. Well, I think there's 10 shawls total, maybe more. But anyway, that's why I just want to get that out immediately while I was thinking about it. See, Amanda saying the chickens are fun. We have already lost some in the learning process. Their home wasn't secure enough, and raccoons got a few. That's part of farm life too, though. My family and friends make fun of me because all my hats come out flat. I cannot do a hat that is round to save my life. Yeah, but once you put it on, doesn't it round out? All of the hats I do top down have a flat top, look like bucket hats. I prefer bottom up. Seriously, once I hit like halfway through, it starts to round, and then once you put it on, it's round. I'm kind of confused. Don't they call that stable stash acquisition beyond life expectancy? Oh yeah, well if that's stable, then I'm stable enough for 50 people. I mean, because it's my stash is so bad that Amanda, are you ready for this? I was looking for something else and found a stash of not one, not two, six skeins of Malabrigo that I forgot I had. Let me repeat that. I forgot I had Malabrigo. Y'all know how much I love Malabrigo. How did I forget I had it? How did I forget? Because I stored it away and forgot I stored it away. So I've I've got a ridiculous amount of yarn, and most of it I'm not going to use. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm just not going to use it. So better to like send it to somebody who's going to appreciate it and use it than it sitting in a bin behind me for forever. So you say yarn. Guess what? I found a 50-liter clip lock box of Hobie yarns I bought ages ago last week. It was put away with the Christmas decorations. It was like opening a mystery box. That's funny. That's awesome. Yeah, what Amanda says. That's awesome. Yeah, they round out. Exactly, Amanda. How did I forget about the Malabrigo? Because I literally put it away and forgot I had it. Literally, out of sight, out of mind. I mean, I'm looking at it going, I forgot I bought this. That's a decent chunk of change of yarn to forget you have. So yeah, see, no, it's crazy. The amount of yarn I have is almost obscene. I mean, if it were yarn that I was using, that'd be one thing. But a lot of this, it's just here, or I bought it because it was pretty, or I bought it because it was on sale, or I bought it with something in mind and then changed my mind or what have you. But a lot of it's Hobie. I've got a lot of Hobie yarn that I'm selling. Um, Most of it's either DK or worsted. So anyway, that's my plan for Saturday. I just wanted to get that out of the way quickly. Now that you found the Malabrigo, are you inspired to work with it? I have a couple of ideas in mind, but Malabrigo, as much as I love working with it, it's not my conducive to work with in the summer. So I was really waiting for it to get colder before I busted it out. So now that it's getting colder, and now that I'm selling a bunch of it, not a bunch of Malabrigo, but a bunch of yarn, and so it'll be up where I'm looking at it. I'm sure I'll be even more inspired than I already am. I have an idea because after I saw it, I was like, why did I buy this? Then I remembered that I was pairing it with some other Malabrigo I already had, and now I remember what I was going to do with it. So I'll probably start working on it now that it's colder. But I generally don't work with Malabrigo in the spring and the summer. That's pretty much my cotton and my bamboo time. That's what I work with. Okay, so what shall we talk about tonight, ladies and any gents that may be lurking? Um, so let's see. What have I been doing since I talked to you last? Yeah, crocheting and failing. I've tried several projects and I just keeps. It's just nothing's panning out the way I wanted to. Nothing looks the way I wanted to. It's like I'm in some like weird vortex of, yeah, well, you kind of got that right, kind of. Well, sorta. Well, not really. Yeah, just frog that. You screwed it up. Forget it. And I've pretty much just been in that vicious cycle for the last week. Um, this hat that I just showed you is the closest that I've come to actually being successful at something. So I think I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, now that I actually look at it through the camera lens, it actually does look like houndstooth. But as I've been working on it, I'm like, this doesn't look like houndstooth. This just looks stupid. This does not look like houndstooth. This just looks stupid. But it actually does look like houndstooth, so I'm going to continue the hat. So I'm going to finish that up, and this hat will be on sale. Will be for sale on Saturday. Um, but really, that's the only thing that I've actually accomplished that I'm actually happy with. Everything else has just been a failed experiment. You know, you have that every once in a while. But so yeah, I've been messing with a whole lot of failed experiments, and that's really it. That in school, I have had some weird experiences because I've put some stuff up for sale in marketplace, and there's this weird scam going on in the marketplace where somebody messages you and says, "Is this item still available?" And you say yes, and they're like, "Good, I want to come by and pick it up. Can I have your cell phone number?" Well, I don't give people my cell phone number that I don't know. So my response to that message has been, no, I prefer to communicate through here. How do you expect to pay for the item? Well, you get zero response. So I was curious. I wanted to know what would happen if I did give them a phone number. So I created a dummy phone number in Gmail, and I gave the next time that this bot messaged me, I gave him that number. The amount of spam messages that I got to that number and the attached email address, which is an email that I don't use anymore, so I don't really care whether they get spam or not, was crazy. I mean, we are talking, I want to say 100 messages and emails combined in like an hour. So I'm not quite sure what the point of this bot is, but not cool. Not cool at all. And I feel sorry for anybody that actually fell for it and gave them their actual cell phone number, because I'm sure that their phone is blowing up right now. And I already have a hard enough time dealing with that right now because, okay, I'm 53, all right? I somehow got on the Medicare Part A and B list, and I have been getting phone calls about renewing my Medicare insurance all day, every day for like 3 weeks now. I get like 30 to 40 calls a day. It's insane. Absolutely insane. To the point where now, as soon as I pick up the phone and I hear that it gets just like little like, bloop, and then they start talking. As soon as I hear the bloop, I'm like, I don't have Medicare. I'm 53, and then they just hang up on me. So it has shortened the phone call, but it hasn't lessened the number of calls I have. And before you ask, yes, I am on the Do Not Call registry. I called again to make sure and to renew. So hopefully the calls will actually, stop. But it has been absolutely insane, the number of calls I've been getting. So that's been frustrating. Okay, so what are you talking about? I haven't been crocheting much this week. We are in a heat wave. It's currently 39 degrees Celsius. Last night at midnight, it was still 29. Let's see, 29 degrees Celsius. It's something like 88, 89 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. Let me look. It's 100 okay, 39 degrees Celsius, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's a little hot. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's right. 29 degrees Celsius is 85 degrees. Yikes. I can see why you haven't been crocheting because that's too hot to be. I mean, as much as I love to crochet, when it gets that hot, even I don't want to deal with it. Amanda saying, looks like houndstooth to me. Must be a perspective thing. Working on it, you may be too close to see it. That's what I'm thinking. It's just, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this does not look like houndstooth. But then when I look at it through the camera, it does look like it. So I'm going to run with it. I'm going to keep going with it. I think it's going to be a cute hat. Hi, Kathleen. Come on in. Let us know what you're working on, what you're sipping on, and if you have any news. Everybody say hi to everybody. Hi, Braid Master. Oh, you didn't get a notification because StreamYard was being a pain in the butt and then was sending out. Yeah? Okay. Is she coming with you or she staying? That's fine. Okay, so, yeah, StreamYard's been a pain. StreamYard didn't want to send out notifications. StreamYard didn't want to let me set my stream early, schedule it early. So that's why I didn't get one. It's nothing personal, but that reminds me. I think I have something here I wanted to share. Let me see if I can pull that off. One can hope. Okay, I had to pull it up so I could share it. Okay, so Braid Master was talking about a llama hat she made last week, and she sent me a picture. So I'm going to show it to you guys because it's too freaking cute not to share. Oh, da. That's not what I want to do. Okay, why can I not find the share button? Okay, so somebody that works StreamYard, help me out here. What am I? Where is the share thing now? How have I? Why have I forgotten where it is? While I wait for an answer, let me see this. No news. Some finished objects drinking sleepy time tea. Sounds like a good time, Kathleen. I'm actually cooking right now, making beef stew. That sounds good. Everybody saying hello to each other. VJ, I went to the store today to get milk. Came home with everything but milk. That's me. Happens every freaking time. I go to the store for something in particular. I buy a bunch of stuff. I get home and realize that I bought everything but what I actually went to the store to buy. Thea's agreeing. Sounds like me. I go in for something and never come home with it. Present. Okay. See, I clicked that and didn't come. Oh, duh. Share screen. There it is. Hi, my name is Kim and I'm an idiot. Let's see. Share entire screen now. Share window. Chrome tab. There we go. There's the llama hat. Is that not freaking adorable? Very, very cute. Good work, Brave Master. I hope the kid liked it. I'm not sure why the kid wouldn't like it because it's too cute. And I like how your flower turned out. I either hit I either hit a home run or completely strike out with flowers. There's really no in between with me. I either get it down or I hopelessly screw it up. But you did a good job with that one. So yay, very cute, very very cute. Okay. Let's see. My kids text me now while I'm shopping. Mine texts me all the time anyway. Now my granddaughter texts me. That's fun. That always happens when I go to Walmart. I like to call it the devil. Uh, Amanda says, I have a dry erase board on my fridge to keep track of things as we use them all. Then I take a photo before I leave, otherwise, I'm the same way. Oh, look, I could go to the store with a list. I could go to the store with the list, pull up the list, and stare at it as I'm shopping. I will still forget something because I'm spacey. I'll still forget something. You would think that with a list sitting right in front of my face, I wouldn't, but no. I have still come home and forgotten things that I went there for. Everybody thinks your hat's cute, Braid Master, because it is. Hey, Kelly. How are you doing? How are you blah. What are you working on? What are you sipping on? If you have any news, feel free to share it. Thea saying I also take a shopping list but seem to leave it in the car. Maybe I should start to follow the trick of Amanda's. Yeah, my list is on my phone. So, and I never leave my phone in the car because normally I'm listening to music while I'm shopping. Because if I'm listening to music while I'm shopping, then that means I don't have to talk to anybody. Because I've got my ear pods in, Listen, that flower was a pain. I took it out twice till I was happy with it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Flowers, I either get it right on the first try or it's a miserable experience until I get it right like the fifth time. It was on my list on my phone. I forgot to look at the list after I found tea, two for $5. You got all excited over a bargain and forgot what you went to the store for. I can see that happening to me too. Yep, yep, that's something I would do. Lately, there's a lot of empty shelves here. Anyone else? There's our shelves have only been half full for months. Um, there was a certain brand of water that I used to drink that we hasn't been on the shelves in I don't know how long. Kelly saying, "Hi, I have no news to share. I am playing around with snowflakes and ornaments. I need to do that because my daughter, well, actually, my granddaughter announced yesterday. Okay, let me back up. She brought home a snowflake or a snowflake ornament making kit from school. And so we sat around and we made beaded ornaments. And she was like, wouldn't it be cool to have all homemade ornaments on our tree? And her mom looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, we could do that. So we are now making ornaments. We're making beaded ornaments. We're making ornaments out of resin. I'm crocheting some. We're going to make some out of felt. We're just going to make some crazy ornaments and put them on the tree because we're having a very odd Christmas in this house. Um, I don't know if it's just I, I don't know what it is, but it's not that we're not in the spirit of the holiday. It's just that we've got so much going on between whether we're renovating this house or whether we're buying another one. Um, Job fluctuations. I'm trying to finish school. Um, Taylor's significant other is about to start school. Taylor's kind of on that. She loves her job, but she's kind of ready to move on. So there's a whole lot of influx. There's a whole lot of fluctuations going on, and we're in limbo. And it's wearing us down. So we've got like plus I'm not totally sure if all of our ornaments survived from the flood last year. The tree did. Some of the ornaments did. Some of the ornaments didn't. We did. We had a huge Nightmare Before Christmas tree, or a whole bunch of ornaments for it, and a lot of those got messed up. So I think we're scrapping the what would be the normal tradition, and we're going to do this homemade ornament tree instead. I don't even know if we're going to actually pull out the full size tree. I may just go and buy like a smaller tree and put it on the table because it's just a really weird time for us right now, and we're trying to navigate it, but and we're trying to like stay positive and all that happy stuff for the kid because obviously the kids like it's Christmas. Where's the tree? Where's my elf on the shelf? All that stuff. So it's just a really weird time. Anyway, all that to say, we're making ornaments. Thea saying loads of empty shelves here in Queensland. Can't even buy cat and dog food this week. They're eating human food at the moment. We've had that problem too. We could not find the brand of dog food that our dogs eat. And my dogs are very picky eaters and they have very sensitive stomachs. So if we can't find their brand of dog food, we have to make them human food. Excuse me. I saw a video for crochet popcorn tree garland that was super cute, but my tree is full. I think I saw one too. I think I'm going to actually make some. And that's cool. I love homemade for Christmas. Yeah, I do too, but normally I don't make an entire tree worth of ornaments in one season. But so this should be interesting. It may be a tree that's only really decorated from the front, so don't look at it at the back. But that's what we're gonna do. I'm a Scrooge. I don't do Elf on the Shelf here. Oh no, and the elf here is very 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 active, very creative. Some of the things the elf does, I just shake my head. I can't say too much more because my granddaughter's only one remover. Making ornaments and making memories that will last. Yeah, yeah. And the grandkid is got a serious eye for beadwork. A couple of the ornaments she's made so far, I'm like, you're how old? I'll have to take some pictures and post them. But yeah, she's got a serious eye for beadwork. So I may actually have to like get her started on beadwork and jewelry making because she's good. And I'm really picky and don't just like give out compliments when it comes to like crafting and stuff because I'm a person that believes either you're good at it, excuse me, when it comes to a craft, you need to be good at it. I'm not going to just say, "Oh, well, that was a nice try." No, I know. I want you to like use the techniques to do it properly, and she's on point. So I'll take some pictures and show them and share them. TLP, somehow missed you coming in. Hi, I finally finished the Joan Granny sweater. Thank you for your kind words. I don't even have a tree. We are sick over here, and you don't look like you're old enough to have grandkids. Well, thanks for the compliment, but she's 8. She's 8, and my daughter is 30. But thank you. Then I feel special. Cool. Kim, have her make some ornaments for your sale. Hmm. If I have time, I will. She might have time to do it for me. Get her to make a couple. But she really is. She really is. That's cool. My girls are into beads too. Yeah, her eyes. I mean, is rather amazing. I was like, you know, she's really good. If she wasn't busy and probably half naked, I'd have her bring one of them in. But I'm sure she's getting ready for bed at this point. But yeah, I will suggest that she makes a couple for my sale on Saturday. Good idea. Thank you, VJ. Again, I need to hire you for PR, like I said earlier today. So let's see. There. What was the thing? Okay, wait. So are all my grandies boys and girls? Cool. Okay, so I was surfing my crochet groups, and somebody asked a question about the magic circle or the magic ring, and they're asking how long it took to learn how to master it. And of course, you had some people that are like, "Oh, I picked it up easily," or "I still can't do it." And of course, you had the typical just good old biddy that's like, "I never mastered it. I don't see the point. I could chain four, and it's worked for me for 50 years. I don't see the point in learning anything new." Okay, Gladys. So does this mean you only make granny squares, or do the granny stitch, or is everything just double crochet to you? Too old to learn something new. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but every day that I pick up a crochet hook and some yarn, I'm learning something new. Even whether it's a new stitch I'm learning, whether it's a new pattern I'm working on, or whether it's a new revelation as to how I make my stitches, every day is a new experience as a crocheter for me. So for these people to want to sit up here and go, I don't need to learn the magic circle. I've been doing it perfectly fine this way, chaining four for 50 years. I don't need to learn something new. It's just ridiculous. But hey, if you want to sit around and just make your brown, orange, and yellow granny squares and continue to make the cozies for the toilet paper rolls, have at it, Gladys. Whatever. But to sit around and say you don't learn anything new when you crochet, it's unrealistic. I mean, even if when you change a hook, if you buy a new hook, guess what? You have to learn how to crochet with that hook. You do not just automatically just crochet with it. No, you have to adjust how you hold the hook. You have to adjust how you put the hook through the yarn. For that matter, if you buy a yarn you've never used before, you gotta figure out how it works. Is it springy like most yarns? What's the twist like? Do you have to change your tension because if you don't change the tension, it's going to get splitty? Or can you just crochet along? Stop with the I don't have to learn anything new because I've been doing this for 50 years bullcrap. Stop. Because, again, one more time for the people in the back, every time you pick up a crochet hook and put it in yarn, you're learning something new. Okay. VJ, was that a good enough rant for you? That is just ridiculous. That is sad. I know, right? It's like, how are you too old to learn? What? No. So, but my rationale was like, so you're too old to learn. So you only do the same pattern every time. You only use the same yarn every time. You only use the same hook every time. Because that's the only way that you could possibly never learn something new when you're crocheting. And even then, you know, there are days where sometimes my hands are all limber and I'm great, and some days my hands are like this and I'm like, and I have to adjust how I crochet. So stop with this. I'm not going to learn anything new stuff because you learn something new every time you pick up a hook. Oi, Gladys, that was my Nana's name, and certainly she would have said something like that. I had to think of an a supposedly old lady name, and it was Gladys, or I could have went. I guess I could have went with my grandma Lucy. That would have worked. But I know too many Lucys right now. But anyway, Gladys just sprung to me. You're never too old to learn. I agree. I love the magic circle. I don't know where it's been all my life. I don't like to hold the chain four leaves. I do. I could do the magic circle, but I also kind of do it like a modified magic circle, which Amanda showed me how to do. I can't explain it. It's just something about you. I can't explain it. I can show you how to do it, but I can't explain how to do it. I'm 73 and trying to learn something new all the time. That's part of the fun. I agree. I'm learning something new every day. I wasn't born doing YouTube or what's AV? I have a thing that has something to do with genealogy, but I don't know what AV is. Tell me what AV is, VJ. Um, I am always looking for something new to learn. I challenged my crochet group last year to crochet two squares, one with the left hand and one with the right hand. It was a lot of fun. I'm not okay. You know what? I'm not that crazy. I am not trying to crochet in my right hand. I have a feeling I'd want to stab myself before it was over. I am, however, I have committed to learning how to knit next year. I am going to try that again. I am going to do that. Audiovisual. Okay. Yeah, yeah. YouTube is definitely a learning curve. Everything about it. I mean, it says I literally accidentally learned how to do my modified magic circle because I taught myself how to crochet out of a book and couldn't remember how to start with a slip knot, so I just started trying to chain without one, and that's what happens, a strange form of magic circle. And it literally works. And I really like it. And it's definitely, it makes doing it with certain yarns a lot easier. Speaking of yarn, remember I opened the Karen Simply Soft, let me get Amanda's message off here, in my mystery bag for Mary Maxim. And I had said in the video that if you felt like regular Karen Simply Soft, and then you felt this, and that's true. But you know what this does not do? It's not splitty. I'm amazed. I'm excited. Only thing is, I'm not crazy about the color of this yarn. But as far as, like, crocheting with it, it's soft, it's sleek, it's smooth, and it doesn't split. And it's 100% acrylic. I thought maybe, like, because of how it's twisted, because it's a decent tight twist, but it's definitely, and it's a 3-strand twist. I think three, 4 strand twist. You'd think for sure it'd be splitty, but it's not at all. It's a tighter twist than regular Karen Simply Soft, so that might be why. But it's actually a very enjoyable crochet experience. I just wanted to throw that out there because I was literally looking at it. I bet my left hand would look left hand one would look terrible. I guarantee my right hand one would. It would be a nightmare. I mean, I don't even know why I have a left hand to keep the right hand company. Symmetry. You probably use your left hand more than you think you do, and if you don't think you do, uh, tape up your left hand and then go about your day, and then see how much you actually use it. Because I'm left-handed, and I would have said the same thing about my right hand until my right hand started being stupid and I had to start wearing a brace, and then I realized how much I actually use my right hand. I watched your video and I think I modify it similar to the way you do it. You're talking to me or Amanda? Although I did do a video on it, I guess. Did I do a video talking about how I did that? I might have. Not splitting is good with Karen. I know, right? I mean, that was when I got it, I was like, oh, great. It's Karen Simply Soft. It's going to be splitty. Because every other Karen Simply Soft I've ever used has been splitty. But this was not. I was pleasantly surprised. Excuse me a second. Sorry, you didn't even see me do that full on camera. But it's a really nice crocheting experience. It really is. I was shocked. Yes, I love a yarn that isn't splitty. I hate splitty yarns. Oh my god, it's just frustrating. I mean, to the point where it's so non-splitty that you could probably use a Susan Bates with no problem. I haven't tried it yet. I may have to try that now. For some reason, the 5, I don't have a 5 in Susan Bates. But yeah, if you're a pointy hook person, you can probably use this with no problem. It won't split at all. I've had 0 problems with splitting. I am amazed. I had forgotten I'd done a video on it, which I'm sure I did at one point. I've forgotten almost the only thing that I've forgotten more than how much yarn I have is what I've done video on. Oh, I'm so bad. It's not like I've done that many videos. I think I've done like 150 something videos, but I'm still like, did I do a video on that already? Now I have to go back and look. It's weird. It's a weird place to be. Weird problem to have. First world problem. Did I do a video on that already? Let's see. So yeah, I do a modified magic circle. Like I said, I do Amanda's most of the time, but I can do the regular one too. But my main takeaway from all that was stop saying you're too old to learn something new. You learn something new every day. You pick up a hook. So anyway, um, something else I'm going to talk about. Oh, I was going to talk about the beanie, but I've already talked about that. How it actually didn't look like houndstooth to me, but now it does when I look at it in the camera, which I guess is cool because I kind of wanted to finish it. And okay, one more thing that we were talking about in this group. When you make something for someone, do you wash it before you gift it to them, or do you gift it to them and include the wash instructions? I typically gift without washing with washing instructions because I have allergies to so many different detergents and stuff. I don't want I kind of err on the side of let them wash it and then use it themselves in the detergent that is not going to bother them. Because I've received things and whatever it was washed in or stored with has sent my allergies in overdrive. So I tend to not wash things before I gift them for that reason. Um, Somebody brought up the point that like you have your hand oils and stuff on the item that you're making, and that's kind of gross. And I guess thinking about it that way, it is kind of gross. But I would rather deal with somebody else's yeah, hand oil or what have you on the item and wash it than take an item out and have to run for the Benadryl. That's just me. That's my opinion. Let me know yours. Kelly saying with washing instructions. Catherine is saying depends on what it is. If it has to be blocked, then for sure wash it and block. Well, yeah, okay. In the case of blocking, you do end up washing it. I hadn't really thought about that, but yeah, you're right. And when you block, you, when you wet block anyway, a lot of times I steam block, which takes care of that. You know what?
Hi.
Hey, go get one of your ornaments so I can show them. One of the ones you made. So you gotta get an ornament. So yes, I wash first. I use all three and then include washing instructions. Okay. I do both and wash in mild soap and no dryer sheet. Cool. But what you said made sense. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I err on the side of what if they're as allergic to things as I am. you know, and I've literally had things that have sent me completely. Okay, here she is with her ornaments.
And to the ornaments.
You made these? These are all the ones you made?
Well,
this is the one I made.
Well, I want you to show yours and my mom's.
Papa, get down. Okay, well, I made this one. Okay. Okay, this one is her mother's.
Which is her daughter.
So they're aware that your mother is my daughter. Try to get it thick. Okay. And now here's the one she made, or the ones she made. There's one. And keep in mind that we're looking at an 8-year-old whose ornaments you would not be able to tell the difference between hers and ours. Hers are better, to be quite frank. And my favorite one, it's all frosted, and you gotta be careful with this one because it was being unruly when she made it. So these are the ornaments we have so far, and they're all saying that you should make an ornament or two for me so I can sell it on Saturday.
Well, I I only have like I can only make a 6.
I've got more beads. I've got beads. That's not a problem.
No, I got I got 6 like of this
Wire
one.
thingies?
Yeah.
I can make more new wire thingies. I've got wire.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I can make one for all of you if you want one.
Come in.
I I
Don't commit to that. Just say you can make a couple.
I can make a
Well,
lot.
there's 9 people in this chat right here. There's no telling how many people are gonna be at the sale. So let's just say you're gonna make a couple for the sale.
No, a lot for the sale.
Okay, go before you break those.
And when they pay, get me the money. I was the one who made it. I was the one who made it. So
Wow.
you got all the money for crocheting. This is my time to shine.
Did y'all hear that? Oh my god. You get the money from all the crochet. This is my time to shine. Oh, the kid. Oh, she cracks me up. Okay, let me see. You guys got chatty on me while I was talking to her. Kathleen said always wash a block with Ivory soap or Castile soap, and also include a wrapper with washing instructions and a few yards of yard for fixing if needed in the future. Wow, Kathleen, you are definitely on it. It's Kiara. It's Kiarra, but you're close. Yeah, she's good.
Like, literally, you have all that money. Like,
Okay, we covered that.
like I need money.
Goodbye.
I want ices. I want ices. I want toys. Well,
Okay, goodbye.
that's until Christmas.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Amanda said loves the snowflake. Rosemary said very pretty. I'm telling you how pretty they are. She's ignoring me. So pretty. Red, yeah, she is. It's kind of scary. Lovely, they will look so beautiful, blinking colorful lights. Yeah, and she does. I mean, it's kind of frightening. And there's actually a couple others she didn't bring in that she's done, and I was like, wow, okay. She's so cool. Thank you. I need a tutorial on how to make those too stinking cute. Yeah, well, I'll get her to make the tutorial. How's that? Her time to shine. She's killing me. Yep, her time to shine. Oh, you have a friend name? Is it Shiara or Kiara? Or is it Chik? Like just like hers. So yes, apparently she's on board to make a few ornaments for the sale on Saturday. So you have those to look forward to. Which means she'll probably make a cameo at the sale. So be aware of that. Be warned, there will be a ham here with me. But yeah, she's artistic in very interesting ways. Um, Her mom, that one with all the purple was her mom's. Um, she's really good at scrapbooking and sewing. I don't sew at all. I can sew. I just choose not to because I don't enjoy it. Other than like quilting, you know what though? I tolerate sewing just to do quilting. But if I had my way, I wouldn't sew at all. But I'm more the crocheter, beadwork, stuff like that. And then Kiara, I don't know. Kiara's really into beadwork. She's decent at sewing, um, but she's not big into crochet. So she kind of falls in between the two of us. Hang on, she's taking offense to something I just said. What?
Never mind.
All I said was you're not into crocheting, and you're not. So no biggie. It hurts my heart, but I'm not telling her that. Anyway, so yes, there should be some ornaments at the sale, and she's a ham, and I love her to bits, but she's a ham. Okay, well, that was a quick hour. Um, this was fun. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm glad you guys all came. This was again, like I just said, this was fun. If you are so inclined, please hit the like button if you haven't already. Um, and if you're new here, which I don't think any of you are, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you're new here and you enjoyed this live, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I go live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Um, I try to put out a video, one or two videos a week. I fail at it a lot, but I try my best to knock out some videos. So if you hit the bell icon, you know when I upload. Um, the sale's on Saturday at 3 p.m. Like I said, there's going to be shawls, apparently a couple of ornaments, um, some yarn, and whatever else. A pattern bundle, or you can buy the pattern separate. It's up to you. But I've got some stuff, and I may have another yarny person or two that join me. It just depends on what they decide they want to do. And if any of you want to actually jump in and join, feel free. Just either comment on my post in my community tab or email me at unapologeticallymocha@gmail.com. And that's really it. Thanks for being here. It was fun as always. You guys could have. I'm still in your outro, VJ. So sue me. Y'all could have spent this last hour with anybody doing anything else, but you chose to spend it with me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it more than you ever know. And I will see you guys, well, on Saturday. And if not, then I'll see you this time next week. Okay, what are you guys saying? I did my whole outro, and then you guys asked me questions. How long is your sale going to be? 8, 9, 10. No, VJ, I am not trying to compete with you, girl. You did. In case y'all missed it, VJ, Melanie, Gigi, and oh, help me out, VJ. Who was your fourth? I just lost her name. Gloria. Did a 11 hours, 15-minute, and 15-second yarn sale or craft sale on Saturday. I was there the entire time, so that's how I know what the actual numbers were. It was a ball. We have fun, but I don't have 11 hours in me. I don't think I have 8 hours in me. We shall see how long it goes. and we shall see who decides to join me and come up on panel and clown with me. So we'll see how that goes. But it was fun. It was very, very fun. Rosemary saying, I can report that I have started down the side of the hat, and although it is not curved as the pattern is, it has curved a little. Keep going. Can she make backpack beaded ornaments and stitch markers? Backpack beaded, or you mean the ones that go on the safety pins that you put onto the backpack? Stitch markers I make, so yeah, there may be some. Please share the live on your pages. I will do that. Angie, okay. Is Angie the one I left out? I just thought it was the four of you and y'all were there and we had a ball. I did the 7 or 8 hours earlier with them. Whew. With other people, I might be able to pull off a marathon like that, but by myself, no, that's not going to happen. So if y'all want that to go that long, then you need to come and show up and come up on panel with me, which you're more than welcome to do because that'll be fun. Okay, alrighty. Everybody have a great week, and I will see y'all Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern for the sale. And again, if I don't see you then, I will see you here this time next week. Bye.